Rest of us for the rest of us.
I'll move back over. I want to make sure I'm,
Should I move over that way?
okay, yeah, I like this.
Yeah, Lou is not in.
Oh, my equipment.
You good? No, you gotta move your chair.
Okay, somebody got a haircut today.
No,
Where you
me.
Where are you going?
Who?
One of you
I
smells
thought
like
you were
aftershave.
No,
There's no,
Spinning.
No, it's the soap I
there's
use.
no intermission.
there, now we're back.
I used soap today, Lou.
You can come this way, Lou. You don't have to be so close to it.
They're close to you.
He likes, I use nice smelling soap.
Okay,
That's language from Little St. James Island.
Are we on, by the way?
it's taping, yes.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Good.
Good afternoon, everybody. This will be, I think, our last, maybe not our last podcast
Of
for the year. It will be close. We're getting one in before Christmas, and Merry Christmas to everyone, or whatever Happy Festivus crap
Happy
is.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yes, for those people that like a crappy show from New York. But I won't make any comments about that. So
You don't have to.
So.
all I can say is sarcasm is my gift to you.
So what was the last good show from South Dakota? Don't tell me did.
Yeah, that was good.
Bang, bang.
However, well, but I'm from New Mexico now, and the next greatest show from New Mexico is
Silverado.
Pluribus, Apple TV. Be sure to see it. I still got 2 episodes left, but excellent TV.
Yes.
Getting great reviews, by the way. I was reading one
It
today.
is the number one series to have ever aired on Apple.
Great.
Wow. All right, so what's your day in history?
Yeah.
Today in history. Well, apparently, this day in history kind of sucks, but
I think it's more like a big fun.
okay. But according to Associated Press, their number one incident on this day in 1972 was the Immaculate Reception by the Pittsburgh Steelers in a playoff game that I'm guessing, being in Pittsburgh, was probably cold as all get out.
Yes, it was.
And being a Cowboys fan at that time, we hated it because we hated the Steelers.
Yes.
Basically, Pittsburgh cheated, if I remember correctly, because it shouldn't have been a reception at that time, but they gave it to him anyway. So that's my comment on that. Anybody else got any?
Well, yeah, I have 3 paragraphs to start,
Go.
and then 32 pages to follow.
Can you just keep it to your
Well, yeah,
salient points there?
especially this bottom one.
Okay.
Yes, because we both, is that the one we're both talking about today?
No,
So
Okay.
but you'll be able to get your 2 cents in
Yes, I
before
got-
go to that.
I got a whole bunch of
Because-
2 cents.
Because that is extremely important.
so we had our sports.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're gonna have our news.
yeah,
Who's handling the weather?
okay. Well, it,
Go for it.
It's hot.
but it,
Damn.
the statement is it a fact that Fat Donnie has both a hearing problem and mid-stage dementia? I say this is because, and I came to this reflecting on what Melania had asked him to do in the quiet of, I guess, the hallway, because they don't sleep in the same bedrooms. But anyway, she asked him to redecorate the Lincoln bathroom,
Right.
and he thought she said East Ballroom. So after destroying the east wing of our home, many of us landlords have come to the conclusion the ballroom will never be built due to FDT's micromanaging and the fact he is famously lazy and so disorganized. He is now going to be preoccupied, though, in the design of his gold-plated Trump-class destroyer, which he can play with in his bathtub along with his rubber ducky.
Think of that.
And I know, but you know what,
Model.
you know what, that was in one of the documents that was just dropped by the Justice Department. It said, Bill Clinton said to him, "Can I have your rubber ducky to take in the pool?"
Yeah. Well, back to the Golden Fleet,
Right,
which of course is such a crock of you know what. Thank you. Because you can't, a fleet basically, or a set of destroyers with somebody's name, which nobody names things after themselves while they're in the presidency, such as the Kennedy Center. And oh, by the way, somebody filed a lawsuit against that. So we'll see where it goes.
perfect.
I
But
never thought about
it
that.
takes, yeah, it takes, for one thing, he's going to be long gone and dead by the time they start building these things. This is, you don't just start building a set of destroyers off the top of your head.
He wants a battleship.
Well, right,
What do
he
you do with
doesn't
a
know
battleship?
He doesn't know
well,
the difference.
he doesn't know the difference.
Battleships are a day of the past.
Yeah.
Right.
The last one, believe it or not, the last one used was during an Iowa class during the Persian Gulf War. And I was actually there and saw it. And it's an amazing thing when those guns, because they were shooting into Kuwait or Iraq at the time. And the deals on those things are basically the size of a Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, to watch that battleship move backwards when those guns
Mhm.
go off is truly amazing. But it's a dead ship. Those things are useless now with the carriers and carrier warfare and things like that. They don't, basically, it was just a big cannon out in the Persian Gulf, and that's the last time it was used. They quickly got rid of them after that.
Yep.
They are, no doubt about it, as a sailor, they're beautiful to see, but they're dead ship.
Does dozing Donnie know that about the difference?
Well, first off, he wouldn't know anything about the military because he's a draft dodger. Not even a very good draft dodger. Heel spurs my ass. But the other side of that is what the Navy needs isn't so much more ships, is we need personnel. The Navy right now is just dying on the vine because they don't have enough people to keep all these things going that everybody wants. I mean, they're in the Caribbean, they're in the Persian Gulf. You know, there's only so many carriers that you can stick out there and so many days that sailors can be at sea before it all starts deteriorating. And it's deteriorating.
Mm.
And what they really need to do is put more focus on the manpower and the guys that run these ships. And if you don't do that, it's basically a dead issue. You're not going to have it. And who's going to want to sign up right now? Nobody. Particularly not minorities.
There's a lot of people would love to visit Venezuela. It's a tourist destination.
I've heard that. Actually, there is some neat places,
Yeah.
but we won't be able to go. It's just like Cuba now.
Caracas,
Yeah.
I understand, is just terrific.
Okay, that's the seriousness.
Yeah.
Boy, we just hit. Except we just hit a skid.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just hit a skid.
Yeah, you really put us on a downer. Debbie Downer.
So they're gonna call these ships the Trump-tanic?
Well, or he likes to call them the Golden Fleet because, of course, you make them out of gold and they'll sink like a.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I said,
Yeah.
gold plate.
Yeah.
Or
But-
Scully?
You ever
But
see?
the class will
Need
name
1,000 guys out there.
he wants
Spit and polish.
because the current carriers are Nimitz class. There was a Nimitz, and then everything after that was the same class. Well, he wants them to be the Trump class. The good news is, like I said, he's not going to be around. They're not going to name this class of ships.
Or name the Golden
Yeah.
Fleet.
They're just pacifying his ass. That's all it is.
Well, if they go alphabetically, you have Biden before him, you have Obama before,
Yeah.
Obama class.
Yeah.
That would really be great.
But it's just another.
I can't say anything. There's nothing I can say.
No, I'm gonna give you a shot, but I'll let Lon go.
Go ahead.
I tried to catch up with him.
I'm not saying nothing.
I said, I tried to catch up with the gnome and talk about her two airplanes, the new jets she's ordered. Which she's told me, she said later, she said, I've got to get back to South Dakota for its hunting season for pheasants and dogs.
I knew that was coming.
So rather than bother her, I went to Mr. Patel and asked him about the brand new BMW XS5 armored fleet that we can't afford. And he says he needs it to be more covert. That guy's covert anyway,
Yeah.
just looking at it,
Well,
it's covert.
I thought it was so he could visit his girlfriend.
Well, that's part of it
and
too.
provide her with.
Anyway, it's not just a BMW, it's a more than one of them, and they're made down in Spartanburg, Greenville. So he can call it still American made, whereas he didn't want the big black Suburbans that cost much less. He didn't want them because he'd have to look like everybody else. So he wanted to stick out a little bit, and he needed that.
Because you won't see those things coming from a
Yeah.
mile.
Don't those BMWs have massaging seats?
I don't know. I've never
I think he
ridden one.
does. I think it
I
does.
don't know how he knows that, but
Who would know that?
I know someone who has a BMW, has heated seats, and they also massage.
Anyway, he's pretty much under fire for that.
No, not him.
In addition to that,
Mine doesn't massage.
in addition to that, he's been taking trips to see his girlfriend over in Nashville or
Yeah.
someplace in Tennessee,
Yeah,
going to ball games and soccer games and things like that, all on our dollar.
yep.
He claims that cabinet members have to fly private; they can't fly commercial. I guess that could be true. I don't know, but if he's taking the commercial, the private government jet someplace like to his girlfriend's house, then they would subtract off the cost of a commercial flight that he would have to pay. Because he can get there a whole lot cheaper on a private, commercial than he can.
he cannot use official vehicles for his personal business. Seeing his girlfriend is not FBI business, okay?
Depends.
So,
You don't know that.
Well, you know,
Depends.
there's a lot of undercover work that goes on there.
okay, read my
This is where-
sarcasm. Y'all are full of shit now, okay?
This is
Whoa,
where that.
such
that whole-
language, and you don't want me to
At
do this.
Christmas time, at Christmas time. So he's going not as the Federal Bureau of Investigation, but the female body inspector.
Anyway, Mr. Patel Cash has no integrity,
No,
none at all, but that kind of comes from the top.
yeah.
And stops right down where he
Do
is.
do you think there's, just a question, Matt, is there anybody with integrity in this administration?
No,
No.
I used to think Rubio,
no.
before he became what he's become.
No,
He's the best of the cabinet.
Yes.
So, which is,
and that's really,
That's
really
that's
insane.
really rising from the sewer.
I'm just trying to give a little other side, you know.
Okay, right, yeah, good.
no judgment.
No.
Patel has no judgment and no integrity.
No. So what else you got?
Okay,
You got anything else?
No, I'm
All
good
right.
for now.
I got a question.
We'll come back to you.
does anybody know, any one of the three of you know about the mega group? Think.
Mega or mega?
Mega, MEGA
I-
group.
I.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Time's up. You read? The mega group is comprised of 20 wealthy Jewish businessmen plus Jeffrey Epstein. The head of the mega group,
Is Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
Oh,
nope, Les Wexner. You know who Les
where's that name?
Yeah.
Familiar.
Retailer.
Oh,
Had a coincide.
a what?
Victoria-
It's coming, be ready.
It's Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's
Ah.
Forever,
Okay.
whatever,
Now-
21.
Oh, his picture was in some of the stuff that got released, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
A lot of these people's picture was publicized, and you will know a lot of these people. Not from being acquainted, but
Yeah, I'm not up in that high reaches.
yeah, well, they never went. They never went to Texas. Nobody wanted to be there. South Dakota,
No,
forget it, Charlie. Anyway,
aren't they all in
So,
New Jersey where you're
let me.
coming?
Oh, wait, oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Let him go. We've got
You're leaving-
31
you're
pages.
leaving- No. All right, so
punchline.
Lex Wexner,
Got it.
who Jeffrey Epstein befriended, they became like that. Okay? Epstein was in the investment business.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to his early history,
Yeah.
where he was an instructor at the Dalton School in New York, a private school.
Oh.
Okay. Or the investment firms he worked for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want
I mean,
him.
neither, yeah.
Okay, here's a guy that started this large investment firm, befriended a lot of wealthy people, got their money, okay? Never had an SEC filing, never paid income tax, but yet he was a billionaire, okay? Now, where did this start? Well, let me just tell you. I read this article written by Whitney Webb in August, on August 7th, 2019, it was published.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
The original article was published by this I love, was published by Mint Press News. Not me.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Mint.
Mint.
Oh, Mint,
M-I-N-T.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Who else is involved? Well, the wealthy of the 20 wealthy guys, I'm not going to name them all. Ronald Lauder.
And you're not on there?
No.
Okay,
Roy Cohn.
I know him.
Donald Trump.
Hmm.
Okay, now who else was involved? This goes back to 1988. Ehud Barak, head of Israel's
Oh.
Mossad.
Ah,
Okay,
Yeah.
boy, how did they get involved? All right. Who else is involved? Oh, Vladimir Putin. Okay.
boy, there's a group of people you would
Now,
not meet on a
what
dark
hap-
night.
But did it go back to 88? Oh, no, it
Oh.
went back to 1948. What happened in 1948?
Israel was.
You got it,
Yeah,
okay?
wow, you're pretty bright.
I got my honorary.
That's why he's sitting
Yeah.
that's why he's sitting next to me and under his picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
Well,
just.
we've only got through one page so far.
Well,
Holy
we're not
cow.
gonna go through all these pages.
This is all important.
The article, this is all important. The article is a two-part article. Okay, this is only one part. I didn't get to part two.
So we will
The
have
reason-
another
the
episode
reason-
for the see through.
I will state this, okay. I had heard about the Making Group
Mhm.
in 2008 when I was in Palm Beach County, Florida. A friend of mine whose son was in investment banking and very, very successful. This friend was also into boating. Said, you ever hear of these guys? Lex Wexner, Louder.
Hmm.
I said, yeah. He said, how about Spielberg? I said, yeah. He said, you know, they're all part-time residents of Palm Beach.
Oh,
I said, really? He said, yeah. And there's this big yacht. And at least twice a year, they go out on the yacht. 20 guys for a long weekend.
sausage fest.
What was that?
Sausage fest.
No, no, planning planning fest,
Oh, okay.
okay?
Out in
And I
international.
said international waters off of the Bahamas, okay? And they basically plan what the Republicans are going to do and what the Democrats are going to do and how they are gonna use their money to control what goes on here.
Okay.
And I said to this friend of mine who I've known for many years, well, how do you know about it? And he said, well, this is what my son told me. Because some of these guys invest with him and his firm on Wall Street. I said, oh, okay. So anyway, you have this group. Oh, Charles Brockman. You know who Charles Brockman is?
No.
BFONFMAN. Ever hear of Seagram's whiskey?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
many times.
out of Canada.
One drink at a time.
Yeah.
Out of Canada?
Yeah.
Okay, 1948. Now we'll go back to 1948. 1948, many Canadians
Yeah.
volunteered to go over and fight for Israel.
Mhm.
Bronfman put up his money, became involved with Mossad, Ergon. They were involved with the Russians who wanted to see Israel become a state, believe it or not.
Mhm.
Okay. And then it lapsed over to Ronald Reagan and the Iran-Contra scandal. And then it moved on and on and on. And suddenly you had these 20 guys in the mega group, along with their little weasel, Jeffrey, who suddenly had all this money and bought this townhouse in New York from, oh, well, he didn't buy it. He was given it by Les.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, say,
Wow.
It's the biggest one in New York, isn't it? The biggest
Yes.
townhouse?
yes, yes. So he has this and he says, well, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to have some parties. I'm going to put a camera in this room, camera in this corner, a camera up there, a camera down there. We're going to have a mirror up there. We're going to have a mirror there. And we're going to have these parties. And I'm going to invite all these hungry, wealthy guys who, if they play it right and I play it right, I'm going to make a fortune off of all of them.
They could get lucky.
Yeah.
Blackmail.
Yeah. And then over time, he bought this property in Palm Beach. And guess who was his neighbor? Was his buddy who was on his plane a lot of times, not just the
Eight
Eight times.
came out today.
Yeah,
Eight times.
8 times.
At least.
Right. All right. So this goes on. Oh, and there's G. Maxwell,
Yeah.
Lord Maxwell's daughter.
Right.
Lord Maxwell was in the newspaper business in England, right? Very corrupt guy. He wound up deep sixing it.
Well, apparently he might have got deep sixed himself, but you know, we won't.
Well, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing. Gee whiz. Epstein, after all those years doing what he was doing, screwing all these wealthy guys out of their money and saying it can be invested, but gee, he never filed, he never invested. Okay, so now what happens? The world is in a turmoil, and who's controlling it? Jeffrey and his 20 buddies. Plus one.
No,
The Trump.
Right. So we go on, I can go on and on and on, but.
I think our
there were other
episode,
names. Well, okay.
are we done?
Here's another name. You ready for this one? I'm gonna give you two more names, actually, probably three. Meyer Lansky, you know who Meyer Lansky is?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Do you know who Longie's woman is?
No.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Oh, see, I as a kid used to see Longie's woman, who was a bookie for the New York, New Jersey Mafia.
Okay.
Okay, and he used to sit in a delicatessen in Irvington, New Jersey, along a banquet of tables in this deli
So that used
with his phone jacks conducting business. And I said to my father one day, "Hey Dad, what is that guy doing?" "Oh, he's on the phone making business. You don't want to go near him."
Who was the third one? You had three.
All right, I'm gonna give you the third one. I'm skipping.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay,
Don't encourage him.
no, this is
Hey, JP.
this is good. This is really good.
I'm
Oh,
glad
I
that
forgot
that
to,
guy-
Yeah.
I forgot to mention Henry Kissinger. How about that one?
Was he one of the 20?
No, he wasn't one of the
He was
20.
the side.
He was one who helped the 20.
Was Ronald Reagan one of the 20?
No, he wasn't one of the 20. He was
He's
one
not
of,
Jewish.
He was
One
in, he was
he
in the
was-
arms
he's
business.
one of the, yes, he was one of the being used. Okay. There was a guy in Columbus, Ohio. Not you. He's an Ohio lawyer by the name of Arthur Shapiro. He was murdered in broad daylight at point blank range, what was largely referred to as a mob style murder. The homicide still remains unsolved. Okay,
We
this
know
is
how to
similar.
do
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, you don't know how to do it. Likely due to the fact
No,
that
I have people do it, but
well,
yeah.
wait a minute. Likely to the fact that then Police Chief James Jackson ordered the destruction of key documents of his department's investigation into the murder. Gee whiz, very similar to Acosta making a sweet sentence for Jeffrey
Who-
in Palm Beach County, where at the chagrin of the then county sheriff, Epstein served 4 months
Yeah.
in jail, being released every morning at 8 o'clock and being told to come back every night at 8 o'clock. And he could go about his business during
Yeah.
those days. Who did Acosta work for? Oh, by the way, Donald Trump,
Right.
Yeah.
right? Pam Bondi's somewhere in that mix.
Well, yeah,
All right.
he was right in the middle of all that.
So anyway, we now have the Columbus Mafia, which is also part of the Youngstown Mafia,
Mhm.
right?
And Lou.
Boy, all these people, how about that? Now that's just half the story.
They're all connected.
They're all connected,
what-
and they are still connected.
So what
And
you're saying is,
nothing is still not being done.
yeah, what you're saying though is we have to listen to the rest of the
No,
story
no.
next week.
Well,
Wait, you missed my point
whatever.
about the rest of the story.
No,
Who
I
did the
got
rest?
the-
Oh,
I got
And now you know
then now you
Now
know
the rest of
the
the
story.
Yeah, I mean, this spreads.
Oh, yeah.
All, and that's why Lex Wexner named his company The Limited.
Okay,
Now,
Okay.
can you top that?
He turned over. a
I'm
lot of
done.
his-
Lou, it's all yours.
Yeah.
He turned over a lot of his financial.
Yes.
To Epstein.
He
Okay.
did.
Lou's
So,
next.
yeah, so we're
Too late.
Oh, time's up.
We're gonna have to start bringing in the Monty Python theme song.
Did anybody start the time on this thing?
So,
About
so we have
16 after.
Okay,
we have 2 invasions planned.
yep.
Yes.
So we've got Venezuela and Greenland, and he wants to go after Greenland because there aren't many people up there.
Yeah.
These,
And the minerals. Well, there's not actually any military up there. So he figures it's a winning
He
war.
doesn't realize you shouldn't be fighting two wars on
Yep.
2 different fronts.
That's what they always say.
So we have piracy on the high seas. We captured another R.
Another tank, another
Peg
tank.
like Trump.
I understand Hank said ordered a patch for his eye.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that one. Let's see, what else? Oh, before this ends, happy holidays, everybody.
Yes, we're
I don't-
having
I
two
can't-
invasions,
I can't
but
not do that one.
have a happy holiday after this podcast. Yes.
Yesterday, Fat Donnie, there was a rally for him, and he phoned it in. He literally called Junior on the stage, and they piped his audio
Oh,
in.
did you hear the tape on that?
Yeah,
Because you can hear where he called from.
on the golf course.
No, he was in the bathroom.
So one bit of seriousness. There's the measles outbreak in South Carolina is going nuts.
Apparently, there's another one in Wyoming, Idaho, somewhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can imagine.
Yeah,
poor guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
You know about those people.
broke back measles.
But I have no problem with it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there's
There's
nothing
nothing wrong with that. So I want to double back to what you were talking about with the Kennedy Center. Keith Olbermann talked about this in his podcast yesterday, but I had thought about this as soon as I saw the new facade of the Kennedy Center, and it reads the Donald J. Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial Performing Center for the Performing Arts.
Ooh, I hadn't thought about it. Memorial.
And what's the
Which
key
mean-
word?
Memorial.
No, and.
Oh, memorial
Donald
means
J.
they're
Trump-
dead.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's a conspiracy. He's
He got it
dead.
right. It's 20 Jews.
Are we forecasting? or-
Yes, that's it. They're telling us now. He's no longer with us.
Yeah.
It's a memorial.
At the time they-
I thought about that. He said,
Pull yourself together.
So
Think
let's
of
give,
Randy
let's, give them,
Skinny.
let's give them let's give them all a pat on the back.
Yeah,
So that's what's up on the wall.
I just realized
The-
that. Yeah.
Donald J. Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial Center.
Kennedy
for Performing-
Center.
Arts, right.
Kennedy Center.
That's
for
a
the-
lot. That's a lot of
That's all,
signage.
yeah.
But
Can't we just call it the Kennedy?
Do they not realize that it says
no,
memorial?
he just wanted to have his name up on top.
Yeah.
He's gonna need an auto pen to write out the checks.
Listen, on my bingo card, I still have the 15th of January.
Oh crap, I'm the end of,
when that
he's gonna have to
name
go fast.
actually means
Yeah.
something. So I had to get that one in
I-
before
that's a
this
good-
closes.
yeah.
Before this closes, but don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.
Yep.
And leave a comment down below. And support our sponsor, LDEAffinityJewelry.com.
And for our newer, younger listeners who I know will be watching, because I've talked to a few, I'm glad to have you with us. Bear with us because some old creepy people are just the way they are. And I apologize.
We've rescued you.
Where's-
We rescued you. Just by going and say, holy crap, we just pulled it all together.
I expected,
Get the hook on this guy. Look at that.
yeah,
Look at that shirt he wears.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
wonder.
But I turned the color of his shirt.
he was pulling a fat Donnie, closing his eyes and his head was going down.
Dozing Donnie.
Those
What?
Oh, that's a good one. Dosing.
Dozing Donnie, yeah.
Yeah, he does it on the gold. Let's see.
God.
and quick good news, Supreme Court just gave Trump a major defeat, blocking the National Guard in Chicago. You look for every positive you can get these days.
That's gonna send him over the edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is going to be on Truth Social all night long.
Which he literally is.
Yes. All the
So
time.
someone was saying that he suffers from sundown syndrome. sundown.
That's what
Yeah,
dementia
He
people,
falls,
late
yes,
in the day,
right. He falls asleep late in the day.
but they
Not
get crazy
suggesting you
late.
have it. What's so funny?
Wake up.
What? Oh, I'm not sleeping.
You're sleeping and laughing. It's dangerous to laugh in your sleep.
Well, I'm not laughing. I'm just thinking of. I don't think. Well, I don't think Melania would like it. What I'm thinking.
Well, just what she says and what they overhear her saying is it in you?
I did see a nice photograph for their Christmas picture. Her in a nice white gown, him in a tuxedo. And on his face, it said redacted. Just on his head.
Well, there was something. There was something dropped in this last batch from the Department of Justice.
Football,
That's-
so
no, that showed Melania
yes,
on his plane
yes.
with him, not Trump,
Oh,
with
yeah.
Epstein
Yes.
alone.
She started with him and
Yeah.
he sold her.
Well, it was a trade, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Well, that's
Rumor
pretty
has it.
close to a sale.
Rumor. Yeah, we're way past worrying about whether it's a rumor or not. ICE is gonna come through that door any minute now. All right,
What do we got in time?
You don't have any.
This
Yeah.
time.
we're done.
Okay. Happy holidays.
T-shirts.
Yeah.
T-shirts. Don't forget to buy a T-shirt. Any old farts at gmail.com. We'll work out the details on how to get you a shirt and how we get your money.
Or if you just ask
Just
nicely,
spend us the money and we'll see what happens.
we might give it to you free. I've been doing that a lot too.
I mean, if you want to come on the podcast, that's how to get a free shirt.
Yeah,
I have a doctor that wants to come on. I have my son-in-law wants to come on.
Yeah.
Everybody's fighting to come on.
Yeah.
So
Why are we keeping them off the show?
no, we're gonna bring them on.
Okay.
next week, special guest who will bring some.
We'll just bring 4 new old farts.
Yeah,
And we'll just
Yeah, because
directly.
we're leaving the country. Actually, we have to be in Florida for a mega meeting.
yeah. Any time now, yes.
Well,
3 token gentlemen.
And we're from South Dakota, the only ones from South
it's
Dakota.
gonna be on my street because I already bought 3 Powerball tickets and I'm on the way one. That's $750
So next
million.
week, we're gonna be in a brand new studio. We don't have to worry about anything.
We'll each have an armored BMW
BMW, yeah.
because we're gonna need it.
It's MAGA's coming for us, yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.